Hey everybody, it's Raymond here with the Evercrafter. Thank you for joining me today for Pinkoween, hosted by Sue with Sprinkled Whimsy, in honor of her anniversary, 25 years I believe, Halloween of course, and of course to honor those women and men who've had breast cancer. So if you're watching this on replay, click hashtag replay or type in hashtag replay. And we're going to give a few minutes for people to switch over from Ginger, who went before me, made an awesome faux cake, and then we will get started. Alright, I'm going to turn over to the side here for a minute and share out the live. Hey Cynthia. Hey Eliza. So we're just going to give it a few minutes. Hey Lynn. We're going to give it a few minutes. Hey Jessica. For everyone to get to switch over from Ginger's live. She made an awesome faux cake to go on top of cake. That's like that you can put on top of a store-bought cake. Super cool. Hey friend. Hey Cynthia. Thank you for sprinkling out. So I just realized that the comments here show up before the comments there. Marisala, did I say your name right this time? Please say I did. Hey Veronica, hey Gail. We're making something rather large today. I did a whole lot of prep so we can get this done in time. Hey Marie, no problem. I got my package from you yesterday, by the way. Super excited. This week I plan on trying to start some Christmas projects. Sister, what's up? How are you? I don't think I've seen you all day today. I don't think. Yes, I did. I saw you this morning. I'm sorry. I lied. I sure will, Marie. Hey, Quincy. Alright, so today I've been prepping this project since last week. Took a few twists and turns, had to pivot a few times. But I think we're onto something. So, like I said, I prepped so much ahead of time. Dishes, cooking, packing orders, theater stuff. I understand. I'm actually going to work outside after this. But at least it's not hard work. I'm just starting to decorate for Halloween outside because it should have been done already. Thank you, Marisala, if I said your name correct. Hey, Tatia. So, thanks for joining, Jane Ann. So, if y'all don't mind, before we get started, you know how we like to sprinkle. We're going to call it flocking. If you don't mind flocking me and go ahead and flock me out to some of your friends and let's get some people in. Did you just say Tatia and Tasha are the same person? Is that what you were saying, Sam? Thank you, Ginger. Alright, so, like I said, prepping for quite a while on this. So, I have an hour and a half. We should be able to get that done in time. So, I'm going to ask your opinion before I start. Do you want to see the base of the project first? Or do you want to see the top of the project first? Let me know in the comments. Okay. Thank everybody for flocking me. That sounds really weird. Base, top, base, Sandra. That would mean both. Base. All about that bass. About that bass. Hey, Rebecca. Alright, so I'm going to show you the base first. It seems like that's where everybody's going. The base was a pivot point. Was not supposed to have a stand per se that it sat on, but due to height and things, it had to have one. So think about your basic skull, the colors, how they come in like a grayish cream color and black highlights, but picture the black highlights being really bad airbrushing. So I painted the whole skull white, re-highlighted it in pink, and added eyes into it. Put it on a decorative base to hold it steady. And added a ruffled collar. Some of y'all may remember where this is going. The base is a little on the heavier side. Hold on. I mean, it's not heavy, it's just over there. Okay, you ready? So, in order to really see the size of this thing, so this is the base. You may not be able to tell on here, but can you tell that the eyes light up? Okay, now I can't get them to turn off. Maybe because I was turning the button the wrong way. Okay, so this skull, it's hollow. It came with the lights in it from Five Below for $5. I bought 2 of them. What I done after I painted it, highlighted it. No, it's from Five Below. I was super shocked. But once I highlighted it and everything and realized it's going to have a base, I got this from the thrift store. It originally came from Hobby Lobby. Already had the black with the trim on it. Yeah, $5. Are the eyes still on? The eyes are still on, y'all. Okay, now they're off. It's got little tiny feet on it, but it just wasn't working for me, so I just literally hot glued the crap out of it to this board. But I did have to cut a hole in the center of the board so that I could still access the on and off for the lights. Check their website before you go, because I noticed we have 2. One store had them, one store didn't. And when I looked on the website, it didn't say either of my stores had them. So, like, it didn't even say they were going to be available. So it could be old stock from last year or something. I'm not sure. So, you want to see what's happening next? It is huge, Annie's. Huge. And I did add the pink clay in here so that the eyes could grip to something a little bit more. All right. Does anyone remember what this is based off of, or where I'm going with this project? For those that may not, she has a name, and it is, I have to remember how to say it because it's hard, Marie Skeletonette. So this is Marie Skeletonette. Hey Sue, see my skull? It's a $5 skull from Five Below. I repainted it white and added all the pink highlights in. And the eyes light up. Yes, so Marie Skeletonette. Alright, y'all ready? She was going to have pink hair, but I lost my pink fluff somewhere. I have no clue where. So she's going to have black hair now. Let me grab her head, her hair. Yeah, Sue, Five Below. So this is her head. I'm going to show you how I made her hair. And then we'll start the fun parts. Alright. To get the base of her head, I took the base of her hair. I took a cone. You can get them at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, sometimes Walmart. But this one's a large one. It's not spider webbing. Which, wait. I was super excited to find this out. What I've done is, pool noodle from the Dollar Tree. I cut it in half long ways so that I had half circle, like half a circle. I had one in here and I don't know where I put it. And then I wrapped it around the cone to give it some bulk. Once I had the cone, I hot glued it on and pinned it in so that it would stay. I did end up covering it in masking tape just to make sure that it stayed in the shape I needed. Because foam, hot glue, and foam doesn't always stick together. So I had to make some pivot points there. Extra. Always. Alright, so once I covered this with the pool noodle, I did not take any in progress pictures because the week I've had. I guess I just not had a great week. So my mind went to doing this, and that was about all I thought of, was doing it. So yeah. But yeah, but I can prep one and show you, but not right now. Alright, so what did I cover it with? It's not black spider webbing. It's black cotton batting from Michael's. I did not know there was black cotton batting available. All I've ever seen is white and occasionally maybe like a greenish color. But that's all this is black cotton batting. Hey Tina! Jones! So yeah, this is just black cotton batting. And what I did to cover the shape, we're fixing to cover another piece in here in a second, so I'm going to go ahead and cut some, is I just cut it into strips. This would be great if you have a Halloween village and wanted the snow look, but in black. So I cut it into strips and it just peels off. Okay? Yeah, super excited to learn that there's black cotton batting. So one sheet typically turns into 3. All right. So Marie Antoinette, no matter how big her hair was, always had curls going against the side of her face. So we're going to make little rolls to come down the side. I inserted a little pink candy into the ends, and I'm going to show you what we made these with. Dollar Tree hair rollers. They come 4 in a pack from Dollar Tree. Or if your mom's anything like mine was, she's got tubs of these somewhere in her house. I guarantee it. So what we need to do is we're going to hot glue 2 of them together lengthwise. So just glue 2 ends to each other. I will tell you that the black batting, and I'm sure white does it too, and I've just never noticed it, makes a huge mess everywhere. Like, it looks like I shaved my head on my table. Okay, so I just glued 2 together to make one long. I folded this, I didn't need to. So on the head, in some spots I folded it. In some I did not. But I'll explain that when we start assembling it all. So I just lay it on here. Pushed it in. Just like if it was hair, your hair lays into those things. So, and just roll it. So I've rolled it, turned it. We're going to take the ends. And push them into the holes. Just like that. Okay? Now, to fill in the ends. Yeah, probably so, Tina. It's just out there. It's everywhere. Once you use it, it's there. I hope you're feeling better too, Tina. I miss seeing your face. So, I could not find my macaroon mold anywhere, but I had this little cookie mold that I used the other night on the live, and I made tons of little cookie shapes. For this one, I made some pink, and I just have them in a little bowl here. They're kind of pinky purple. And it just fits right in there. Okay? Now, I need to put a little glue in there just to make sure it stays. So, the reason I did not use toilet paper rolls was I wanted, like these, even though they're glued, kind of bend. And I wanted it to kind of curve, if that makes sense. And with the toilet paper rolls, because I had some of those, I was scared that it would not crack, crease and kind of turn into a triangle instead of an arch. Lies, Tina, lies. Lies. So, there's your roll. Now, I need to go back to this one because I did not glue these pink pieces in. Now, also, in a second, I'm going to show you what we did to add the cotton candy to the cone. And you'll probably notice that when you do this, if you do this, you're going to end up with what I call the good side and the bad side. Like, this is my bad side on this one, just because I can see a little bit of the pink show through from the roller. So, And they may not be the identical size because you may not have used the same amount of fluff. So, or not fluff, but batting. So, hot glue. I'll bring back over the main part of the hair. I left a spot right here that's doesn't have the fluff part. So what I did to cover the shape, like I told you, I cut it into strips. Okay? Folded it to make a skinnier strip but thicker. And you would think hot glue, but I did not. So see how I'm just covering it like that? What I did to get this into here, or what I would typically do, is use floral U-pins, which is just a piece of metal that is shaped like a U. It's got 2 points on the end, and it stabs into the styrofoam so that it holds it onto the styrofoam without you having to use hot glue. They're typically used for like floral moss and things like that. Hey, Alan. So, our Michaels, both Michaels, and the one Hobby Lobby I went to were out. So I did a trick my mom used to do, and I bought jumbo paper clips and just cut the part where they would connect off. So they would have looked like this. I just cut this section right here off. So now I have U's. Okay? Take these. I'm actually going to cut a section of this right here off. Once you've completely wrapped your shape and you want to now give it the poof, per se, take your batting, take your U, stick it through there a few times, and just stab it into your shape. Okay? Once it's in there, it's not going anywhere. So that's how I made all the poofy shapes. You can also do, let me see if I can find one to show you. Like right here, I did a long opposed to the ball. You can do it either way. Okay? So there's that. Now, sorry, I needed a drink. We are going to attach this and these to our head. Welcome in, Michelle from New York. Okay. Little stressed about this part. I'm going to turn it towards me first so I can make sure I get the head placement right. The hair placement right. And then we'll probably have to stand up. That's her bang. I gave her a bang so I would know what went where. I also covered the bottom of my styrofoam with masking tape to help it not melt, the hot glue not melt the styrofoam. I did slightly concave hollow out the bottom of the cone just so it would fit on the head better. Yes, I could have, more than likely, I could have just put the hot glue on the head. But this way I feel like gives me a better chance to getting the hair exactly where I want it. Okay. I'm back here. here we go. All right. Thank you, Monica. All right, I'm gonna turn it back towards me just so I can put on one of the curls on the side. And I just got hot glue everywhere. Would it be alive with Raymond or alive with the Evercrafter had I not got hot glue everywhere? Probably not. So once we get these two attached, one on each side, we'll decide if we want another set. So I bought two different sizes of these rollers, a large and a small. And I will go back in later and secure these better, if that makes sense. I have an idea to do that. I didn't want to do it on camera because it's a little loud. So the white, you could just mist it with spray paint. The black, of course, maybe white would show up on it. So yeah, I've painted the white before, so I know you can with the white. I am adding quite a bit of hot glue. See, in that one I did not put in the right spot. Yeah, I did. If not the exact spot, close. Alright, so there's rolls 1 and 2. I think she needs another. Yeah, I think she needs another one. And I think for the next one, we're going to go with the smaller size roller. Sorry about the noise. Again, we're just going to take this and we'll cut it in half because, of course, the rollers are smaller. Nope. What did I forget to do? Glue them together. She's going to have something right there. And again, if you don't already have some of these laying around the house somewhere, you can get these at Dollar Tree. They have this kind, and I think I've seen some of y'all use the ones like this before. The little foam ones. Thank you, Cynthia. Hey, Marguerite. Well, friend, I've learned that if you want to do crafting and not spend an arm and a leg, you need a brain like ours. So yes, pool noodle will work. The only reason I didn't use a pool noodle, see, I've tried all this stuff this week, was that I wanted the full circle so I could stick stuff in there. Like, I wanted it to look like a full circle. I was going to use a whole pool noodle, but I didn't like the way it wrapped. So that's why I went with the rollers. Pool noodle would have been more cost effective though, because I could have done several rolls out of one pool noodle. Okay, small roll. Maybe I can make this work. The only downside to this was the little macaroons are too big to fit inside, so I'm going to have to hot glue it to the end. Which works. So the top rows are outset. The bottom rows will have them on the in. The top rows are inset. That just means inside there. Yes, I do actually. I will be posting one later this week. Not using anything we've made recently, but using some stuff I made last year and the year before. Most of the pieces I've made this year are actually in my home. But I have actually kind of think I might not. If y'all remember my very first live, I showed y'all my monster cakes and things. I kind of don't like the way my dining room turned out, oddly enough. So I've thought about changing it and selling all my monster cakes. I thought about it. I haven't made my mind up yet. Because, I mean, it's October now, so, you know. Hey, Ruth. We're making a Marie Skeletonette today. Right now I'm working on her hair. Everyone probably would like to see the dining room. But I just haven't even taken pictures of it. So once the house is done, it should be done hopefully this week, I will do a house tour. We'll probably do it on like part of one of our lives or something. There's her second rolls. So I'm going to turn her back towards me. So we can add these on. Okay. Go ahead and add another glue stick. Yeah, definitely needed that second row. Thank you, Rosanna. It's a work in project. A work in project. Come on, words are hard. Work in progress. I had to just get myself together. It's done, but I'm not happy with the way the few things turned out. So I'm going to change a few things. We were actually sitting here yesterday making a plan of that. Like, pretty much everything behind me is going to stay like it is. It's the things to my right and my left that's going to change. The only thing I'll miss about where I'm at right now is this spot, is I have a window right there. And if I do what I'm thinking I'm going to do, the window won't be in that spot. The window will be, but I won't be able to look out that window. Right, Gil? Jill or Gil? Is it Jill? It's Jill, right? Or is it Gil? Huh. That's the first time I've questioned myself on your name. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Sam. So it is Jill. Okay. Sorry. Forgive me, okay? I'm really, really sorry. The room? Yes, I did. And I did all the furniture for in here also. That is black fiber feel. Whoever asked that. That's the word I couldn't remember earlier. I kept calling it, kept calling it batting. But yes, it is black fiber feel. Maria, you're fine. Don't worry about it. We're going. I'll show you in just a second what we're working on. Thank you, Jill, for forgiving me. All right, you want to see where we're at? I'm liking it. Hey, Sarah. Thank you for coming in. Those of you who are just joining, if you're not following, if you're not part of my flock, join my flock. Thank you, if you're not part of my flock, join my flock. And if you wouldn't mind flocking me out to your friends. So, where's it at? I made a large one, like a half circle, to put in the back. Just because I think she needs something hanging back there. But I don't think we're going to put it on there right now. Because it's not, you're not going to be able to see it. I may go back and add it at a later time. Alright? So there we are. Hair's on. Side pieces are there. So, I'm going to stand up now. Oh, she's very happy. If you're talking, oh, you're probably talking about my studio. My studio makes me very happy. I designed it with that specific reason. I wanted a space that when I walk into, it made me smile. Yeah, I think it definitely needed that second one. Right here is a bang. There. And we're going to add something to this area right here also. But not right at the second. Alright, now let me stand up. I may have to adjust the camera. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera up some. Just so we can focus on the headpiece here. Yes, please practice safe flocking. Alright, I'm going to set her to the side for a second. And then we're going to bring her back in. I just want to show y'all some of the pieces that we prepped ahead of time. Alright. So, if you were in... Hey, Justin! We're making a Marie Skeletonette an arrangement centerpiece today with a mix of stuff and fake bakes. This is her so far. Can't really see her shading. There you go. So that's her so far. Thank you, Justin. The disco balls, that is probably a total of ranging from 1 inch up to 8-inch disco balls. There are probably 200 of them up there. I did a whole entire Christmas tree out of all disco balls last year. Loved it. But they've just been sitting in a tub, and I was like, they're too pretty and sparkly not to have out. So there they are. Thank you, Terry. Alright, so things we prepped ahead of time. If you remember in last week's live, we made the disco ball glittery spiders. Okay, we made them in 2 sizes. This would be the large, and that would be the small. So we're going to use some of these. Just looking at all the shiny stuff. The eyes I used for her are actually wind-up toy eyes from the Dollar Tree that I took apart, because that was the only ones I've ever seen that were pink, like a pinkish purple. So I just took they had like a little wind-up feet on them where they hop. So I just took it apart and took the front section of the eye and popped it in. Other things we have prepped. You may remember that last week we made a whole bunch of the little sandwich cookies in different colors. So we made, I'm calling them cookie runes. Okay, we made them in light pink, hot pink, and white. So I made a bunch of these. I've also prepped some gummy bears, but if you were in the live, you saw the gummy bears. Let me show you what happened to said gummy bears. So here's one of the good ones that we made. Okay? See, you can see all his little details. He's super cute. Now let me show you what happened to some of the other ones. I mean, I'm all about some chunk, but he blowed up. He got thick. But yeah, in comparison, the magenta pink color, it got thick. All right, same thing with the cookie bites. They did the same thing. They lost a lot of their detail. You can see it on here, but you can't in person. So we prepped those, and here we go. These are what I prepped on yesterday, or day before yesterday. These are all cookies. Well, of course, we've got a bat that's pink, white, and black marble. We have a black and white ghost. We have a pink and white ghost. They do, Tina Jones. Pink and black ghost. White and pink ghost. This is my favorite. Pink and black stripe ghost. Another pink and black. And then we have these. Swirl Pops. See, Sam? I made some. Not as great as yours, but I did make some. And I added the pink drip. So, somebody was in my yard. And they should not be in my yard. Unless it's my dog. It might be my lineman. Anyways. I have little just suckers done in all white that we may or may not use. We've got about 45 minutes. So on our cookies, we can add black and white or pink and white to the stems. The hair is black, so I was kind of leaning towards probably using pink. And because black and white is my thing, I also want to use black and white. So the straws I got at Walmart out of the party section because my Dollar Tree did not have any. I know a lot of y'all find them or are able to find them at Dollar Tree. Not I. But then I was reminded when I got home that I have some in my stash that I forgot I had. Alright. So those are majority of everything we prepped. Brandy! Eat. Eat. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in days. And I've looked for you. Ma'am. I got no eat. I could not find you. Alright, I'm going to move these to the side so that we can start assembling her candy hair. And she is going to sit off camera just slightly so that I can see her and still see y'all. Okay. I do know that for sure this ghost is going on the very top of her head. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one in. Maybe. And he's not going to have a stick showing. He's literally just going to sit at the very top of her head. See which color we like better. Okay. You're okay, Brandy. You're completely fine. I turned 44 this year. I didn't get to do anything great for my 40th because of freaking C word outside that had everybody locked in their house. So I think we're going to use the black and white straws opposed to the pink. I'm going to cut the straw in half. Because I don't need a whole bunch of it showing. And I'm going to cut part of my skewer off also. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. And I almost added glitter, but that's not me. Y'all know that. Old Raymond loved glitter. New Raymond, not so much. Do y'all reinvent yourself every few years? Because obviously I do. I'm having trouble getting it to go in. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I went into this knowing exactly where I wanted the ghost to go. The rest of it is planted as we go. Not you, Brandy. You don't have a lot of glitter. Never. I did not glue my cookies onto my sticks so that I could take them off if I needed to. And I'll go back and, of course, glue them on. Alright, let me show you what we did. So she's got the ghost cookies coming out of her head. And we can make this one taller if we want. Just have to pull the cookie off, put a stick over it. Let me readjust that stick because it's a little off. Actually, I'm going to get a whole new stick with a better point on it. I don't know why it wants to go at an angle. I don't want to like stress Sam out with stuff being off kilter. There. We'll make it a little taller like that. Like I said, I will go back and glue these in. Now we have bats. We can take the bats off the sticks if we wanted. But what I'm thinking is I'm just going to make them shorter because the cone does go out so I can still stick them down in. I feel like I want a bat right there. Kind of like that. Not sure that I like the way it's leaning. There we go. I'm going to add one right here, kind of like it's like right there. This one I'm just going to use one of the pink and black. Just want it to look like you can't really see it from there. But I just want it to kind of be peeking out. This right here will be our second fun bat. Thanks for coming in, Maria. Okay. Our other pink bat, I think, is going to go here. I think. I want it a little bit taller than this one is. Sam. This one probably will need a straw. Yeah. All right, see, this would have been so top heavy if I had not attached it to this that it would not have stood up. So, there we go. All right. This, my plan was I wanted both suckers. I'm just going to hold them upside down. But I wanted a sucker here and a sucker here. That's my plan. But I think because I did... No, that works. Yeah, that works. Yes, Brandy. This is black cotton batting polyfill from Michaels. I still would have loved to found the my pink, but it just wasn't in the cards. I'll go back and add a straw. Pretty impressed with the fact that I've yet to throw anything at anybody. Thank you, Margarita. No, they're gonna have this all the time. It's in their section. They're like their knitting section. They're, you know, where the stuffing's at. It's made for when you use dark colored yarns, so that if you like make a stuffed animal by knitting it, that the white cotton doesn't show, like poke through the holes. I was like, that's brilliant. It's brilliant. That's all I gotta say. Clearly, I'm far too impressed by this. Now let's see if I can find that same spot. Probably not. See how that kind of made like a little ledge? That's fine. Anybody remember where I had that? Because I don't. I think that might have been it right there. Yep, that works. All right. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to turn it back towards me for a moment. Hey Sharon, I didn't see you come in. Yes, I'm brother now. Am I cute? Thanks. Y'all like my shirt? Stay spooky, friends. Stay spooky. So, all right. I'm digging it. Good thing, huh? I actually might go back in the bat I put tucked way into the cotton in the back. I actually may go back and raise it up. Alright, I think because of the size, I think we're going to go with the small spiders. Small disco spider. Just got to figure out where I want it. I think that's where I want it right there. Yep, that's it. Yeah, so I'm your brother now. Hey, sister. I promise I'm good. I'm nice, I promise. Most of the time. So I need to put this stick into here. So I'm going to pop off one of the tiles, just so I have access to the styrofoam underneath it better. Yeah, that's going to work. Okay. We want it right there. So there. Put a little hot glue on there. That's it. We still have 25 minutes. Cool. Yep, that's it. That's what it needed right there. We're going to add one right in the back also. On the back, because we haven't put a whole lot back there, I am going to put a big one going like kind of towards the top, and then another one going kind of towards the bottom. Just popping off the little tile again. Thank you, Cynthia. So I'm so making snowmen like this for Christmas. I don't know where they're going to go because they don't match anything I'm doing in my house for Christmas. But I'm so doing them. Thank you, Gil. Jill. See, I said it again. Amazon, for majority of them, I got the 6-inch ones from Five Below. They have them in silver, pink, and blue. Heads up. Get them while you can, because as soon as they get them in store, they sell quick. You can order them online, but they only let you order 5 of them at a time. I ordered online and at the store. I placed 2 online orders for 5 each time. And then I got 10 from the store. In my Amazon storefront, there should be a link to it from my page. I do have the disco balls that I've ordered from Amazon linked in there, and I believe the folder is called Shiny Things. Yes. Yeah, like the ones I got, all the ones I got from Amazon, there was actually like 6 different sizes in one package. And I think they ranged from 5 to like 1 inch to 5 inch. The ones I got from Amazon did. Sam, I love Five Below. I shop there. I go at least once every 2 weeks, if not once a week. There's one next to like the main places we go, so if we're in the area, I just stop in. Because you never know what you're gonna find. Hence, the skulls. Okay. So on the back, I mean, it's just 2 of them climbing up the back of her head. I mean, she's Marie Antoinette. She should sparkle and shine. That's what she was. That was her thing. She liked to sparkle. She liked to shine. Be the center of attention. Maybe or maybe not be like people I know. So, okay. Now, we're going to add in some cookies. Cookie runes, as I called them earlier. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just using the little dowel rods, the little skewers. Just make a little point so they'll stab in easier. I'm going to take a skewer, poke a hole into the cookie room, just so I know where to put it, and it'll slide on easier. And we're just tucking them in. So has everybody had a chance to watch some of the other creators and designers? There have been some fabulous things created over the last 2 days. Again, I'd like to thank Sue. So I told y'all to put the duct tape so the glue sticks easier and stuff. Not the duct tape, the masking tape. I kind of regret that decision now. Of course you did, Sue. I've watched the majority. I missed Shelby this morning. And I missed Margarita last night. I think that's it. I think I've just come to accept the fact that no matter what, I'm going to miss Shelby. Like, I could have swore I set an alarm early enough for today, but still missed her. But then again, I was confused on time again. So, me and this time difference does not get along. Not my Joy Creations. Dang it. I'm sorry about that. It wasn't you. I can't remember. It was whoever closed the night last night. Was it? I don't think it was. It Our Unique Touch? Rosanna. Okay, who was Rosanna with? Because I shared it, but I can't remember her page name. Hey, look, there's my hubby. Hey, Corey. He's cooking today. I think we're having chicken casserole of some kind. Rosanna. You. Yes. I missed yours last night, but I did go back and share it. My macaroon just came, my cookie room just came apart. So yes, I missed hers, and I missed Shelby this morning. I told my boss, because you know I had to work on Saturday. I told him yesterday when I got to work, I said, so just so you know, I'm going to be on and off of Facebook all day today, promoting Pinkoween for my friend Sue. And he was like, well, I guess, what's he going to do? You know? Now, he was cool with it. I have a great boss. Owner of the company I work for, he's a good guy. He's one of those bosses that is 100% behind you having and doing what you do. So he's great to work for. Like, he wanted me to work the Friday that I did Fake Bake Friday. He wanted me to work that day, and I was like, I got an event. He was like, cool, don't worry about it. Alright. So right now, like I said, I'm just going in and adding the cookie rooms in. Thank you, Janine. Wait till you see it all. I'm in love with it. Like, it does not match my house at all. Nothing about this matches my home. But I love it. Corey has seen me prepping all week, and I'm sure he's thought that this was just going to be a disaster. Because I, at one point, thought it was too. I'm going to add one more over here on the back and one at the top. I've got 12 minutes left, I believe. Sue, there's no way. You're not a disaster. You are perfect. I love you. I strive to be as good as Sue, to be quite honest. I think Corey just let the dogs out. I hear one of their dog tags. So, here's where we're at. It's massive. It's sitting on my waistband of my pants, shorts. So it is officially taller than I am. I'm going to go back in and add a few more things here and there. Like, I definitely have an idea of something that I want to put right here. And I definitely want to insert this black and white pumpkin in. And my gummy bears. I'm going to resecure some things. Let me turn the lights back on. And then I'm actually going to turn the lights off in the room to see how it looks. Did they come on? Okay, the eyes are on. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to step off camera for a moment. It's going to get a little dark. Not completely dark. Alright, I'm going to turn off the ring light for a second. Alright. Yep, that's pretty cool. If I look at it on my laptop, I can see it better. All right, I'm gonna turn some lights back on. All right, turn those lights back off. They are bad. There is a battery in there. Have no idea what kind of battery it is because it's a little tiny. Thank you so much, Sue. So coming up after, I'm gonna pull up the list real quick. Give me just 1 second. I thought I had it pulled up already and I don't, so hold on. And hey Sue, so I saw your cutter, the skeleton cupcake, It's freaking amazing. All right, let's see here. So I am, of course, Raymond with the Evercrafter. After me is Ruth with Ruth's Creative Corner. Then you have Beyond Bakes with Nikki B. Then you have Uniquely Chic with Janine. Then you have Toasted Love Creations with Brandy. Then you have Maria's Fake Bakes with Maria. And then closing out the night, you have Sue with Springfield Whimsy. Sue is the host of this event and has done an incredible job putting this all together. This is also in honor of her and Jesus, her husband, in honor of their 25th wedding anniversary, I believe. Congratulations to them and happy anniversary. Also in honor of all the men and women both who have had breast cancer. Yes, men can get breast cancer also, so get checked. Men, women, both of you. Get checked. It's been a great event. Thank you for having me, Sue. I can't wait to see what everyone else creates. And I am going to go outside for a few moments after this. Prop up my phone so I can watch. But I'm going to start some outside decorating for Halloween because I'm running a little bit behind on that. And other than that, I will come back in my room later tonight, work on this a little bit more, and I'll post pictures. As well as, don't forget that on Thursday we have Thirsty Thursday with the Evercrafter at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This week might be a Halloween project, but it might. Maybe I'm going to start Christmas. Because I have one more Halloween event at the end of the month I'm in, but I'm also have one more Halloween project I want to make for sure that I don't want to wait till the end of the month to make. So I might do that this week. Yes, I'll definitely show outside also. I don't go big over the top, like all the big stuff in the yard. Most of what I'm doing this year is very traditional Halloween colors, but more catered to that could run through Thanksgiving. There'll be a little spooky in there though, because you gotta have a little spooky. We will also, hey Marie, we will also do a tour once I get the rest of the house done. It's almost done. I've got a few things to do in the foyer. Decide what I'm going to do with the dining room. If I'm going to leave it the way it is. If I'm going to get rid of my monster capes. I don't know yet. But thank you for joining me. You've got about 4 minutes before Ruth comes on. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Run to the restroom. Get you some snacks. And I'll meet y'all over at Ruth's here in a few minutes, alright? Thank you for having me. And until we see each other again, live happily ever crafter. Alright? Y'all have a good day.